For dessert, I can't think of anything better than a rich chocolate pudding, French style, Pot de Creme. Let me show you how to do it.
Life can be a struggle, but a good meal doesn't have to be. We can make creative, nutritious, and inventive dishes that won't break the bank. We'll eat well and save money, because that's what we do. Welcome to Struggle Meals.
Heavy cream goes in. Got to bring this up to a simmer. Let's separate some eggs. We want just the egg yolks because they're rich and fantastic. I really like to just do it between my fingers because I feel like I can really control the amount of egg white that leaves the yolk. We're just gonna use the yolks. So that means save these whites for later. Our cream is at a nice simmer here. We're gonna kill the heat. And now we're gonna pour in our chocolate chips. The residual heat of the pot and the cream should be just enough to melt these. So we're gonna stir it until combined. Let's come to our yolks. Sugar into our yolks, pinch of salt, a teaspoon of vanilla. We're gonna whip these up. We wanna see the color turn a little bit paler, or we're adding air to that. Color's getting lighter. We're good to go. Let's make sure all our chocolate is incorporated into our cream here. All right, we've got some really hot liquid here. Eggs coagulate. You must pour it in slowly as to bring the temperature of the eggs up, but also so that they don't cook. But this is also how we're gonna fully homogenize the chocolate cream and egg. Oh, it smells good. The rich chocolate hitting that sugary vanilla egg already looks thicker. Now, traditionally, this would be done in a ramekin. You don't need to have ramekins. You just need to have something that's oven safe and that you have several of. Pouring in our creme in the pot de creme, we can come pretty close to the top. Right. So we're gonna pour boiling hot water into this pan and cover it. I'm gonna pour it right into our pan. Make sure not to get it into our puddings. So this water is just gonna surround our pot de cremes. This is gonna ensure that we've got consistent heat all along the bottom and around the pot de cremes. It's also gonna create a humidity environment that makes this silky and like amazing when you grab it with a spoon. We're covering this. Just wanna create a couple holes so the steam can escape into the oven. You gotta be careful, you've got liquid in here, you don't want anything to spill. Keep this perpendicular to the ground. These are gonna bake at a low temp for about 30 minutes. I just took these out of the oven. Let's see what they look like. You can see they're starting to set around the edges, but when I give it a shake, you'll see that they have a little bit of a jiggle. This is exactly what we're looking for. So now we let these cool completely at room temp. Then we cover them in plastic wrap, put them in the fridge, and that's where they'll fully set. These have cooled completely, and now they're gonna chill in the fridge. It's time to make a whipped cream. Bro, do you even whip cream? Cream, whip. So I'm doing this by hand. If you have a hand mixer or a stand mixer, use that. You just wanna whip air into the cream, and eventually it starts to turn into an incredible thing, which we call whipped cream. The motor's burning out. Quick, switch to 220 volts. It's holding it. Let's add some flavor to this in the form of sour cream. It's gonna give us a little brightness, actually lighten up the whipped cream. We're gonna add raspberry jam without the seeds to really make this very special. We fold. We don't wanna overwork this. We just worked really hard to get some air in here. Something like that. The whipped cream's ready. The pot de cremes are fully cooled. Oh, we're dolloping away. Raspberries. Boop, boop. Voila! These come to $1.18 a serving. It looks fantastic. It's in its very own little pot for me. And I'm gonna dig in now with this spoon here. Oh. Très magnifique! I love a dessert that is not too sweet. Rich, thick, but smooth. It's the perfect way to end a French meal.